Okay, I'm going to tell y'all again. My name is Miss Cox, and we're going to do just a quick fun activity together about letters, okay? So you guys know that we see letters where?
There?
On the wall. Where else?
On the whiteboard?
On the whiteboard.
On that page?
Even on that page, and even things that we like read in our books.
Yes.
Even when you guys are in your car.
Even
sometimes.
over there.
Yeah, even on the door for your birthday chart. So we're gonna make something special today that sometimes you guys could use in your classroom too. Okay, so we're going to make a generated letter chart. That's a big word, right? Student generated. That just means that you guys make it. Okay? Okay, so everybody, if all your friends were doing it, everybody would get 2 letters. So I'll even let you guys pick which 2 letters you guys want to do. So which one do you want to do, Enrico?
P.
P? Okay, and what else? Pick 2. P and
A.
A. Okay, Landon, which one do you want to do?
Not Landon.
I'm sorry, Lincoln. Lincoln.
L and I.
L and I.
Those are my first 2 letters.
Those are your first 2. That's a good pick. So L and I for Lincoln, P and A for Enrico. Okay. So I'm gonna give you this paper, the white paper, okay?
The
We're gonna
fully
use,
white one.
yes, just the plain white one. You guys are going to use this for practicing, okay?
Okay.
So first you'll practice your P and you'll practice your L first, okay? And you can
Writing
even,
it?
so we'll write it and we'll think of a word too that goes with it, okay? So,
I know
so
what
what's
that-
your word for P?
I got name.
What's the name?
Paxton.
Paxton. So you could draw Paxton. That's a good one. So we'll put.
He's right
P-
over there.
Is your friend Paxton over there? And then Lincoln. What's the word that you're going to use for your L?
I might just do my own name because I can't really think of anything else.
So you're just going to draw or write the word Lincoln. L is for Lincoln, and then you'll draw yourself.
Yes.
Okay, perfect. So we'll use white paper, pencils, and then we will color with crayons, okay? We're gonna practice on the white paper. The special blue paper
I don't know what you're doing.
is pretty special, right?
I don't know you're doing that.
Well, I'm gonna tell you. You're gonna draw your picture here
Oh my.
and your word again. But first we'll practice here, okay? I'll
You
hold on
gotta,
to
like,
this one.
Cut it out though first.
Well, Miss Cox already cut it for me, so it's perfect. We'll practice here first, okay? So here's one for Lincoln. Here's one for Enrico.
Thank you.
I'll give y'all both green because that's one of my favorite colors.
Oh, I got Sharpie.
You got a sharp one.
They're all
Okay.
sharp.
Miss Alejandra must keep them nice and sharp for you guys. I'm going to practice too. My letter that I'm going to choose is going to be W, okay? So, good. Lincoln's already started his word. L is for
And
Lincoln.
then there's my. That's how you spell my full name.
That's perfect. And then, do you know how to spell Paxton?
Yeah, Paxton.
Woo, that was good. All right.
He kind of told us.
Oh, okay. He did. He let y'all know how to draw it. So on that line, you can write P and then the rest of it, okay? Go ahead and practice. Good.
That looks like it.
That's perfect. That's a perfect A. And I'm going to practice mine. And I'm going to actually do mine like this. I'm going to draw my
I
W
did it.
really big.
Why?
Because that's going to be my letter.
Oh, W, because. Yeah.
Because that's my name. W is for Whitney, and I like that name. But I'm actually I'm not going to do my Debbie word as
That's
Whitney.
actually pretty close to one of my mom's friends.
What's her name?
It's Brittany.
Oh, that is very
Everything's the same except for the W and the B, actually.
That's true. They've switched, right? Whitney and Brittany. But my word is going to be W is for wheel. 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 Okay, So since you're doing Paxton, P is for Paxton, why don't you write your P really big so we know? And Lincoln, you can write your L really big at the bottom. And then I, yep, you got it.
Okay, and then how many ones?
And what are some other P words you can think of? Paxton, P is for, I'm sorry, Enrico, other than Paxton, we can think of P is for popcorn, picture, what else?
Okay,
What do artists do?
Paint.
Paint. We've got a lot of P words, right?
I'm not really thinking of that much. Besides then Dylan.
Dylan.
Yeah. Like a light.
Dylan starts with the letter
D.
D. But for L, let's think of some. L is for Lincoln. Is for
Lance.
Lance. My son's name is Logan.
Logan is in that class.
Yeah, there's another Logan over there. L is also for legs. It's also for loop. Leaping like a jump, or
Maybe like
a leaf on the tree,
or light.
or a like if you like something, or a lion.
Like I would probably write.
Oh wow, we've got a lot. Okay,
And
so
like is a sight word.
oh,
One
you
of them.
have one of those?
Yeah, but it's an old one.
That's all right. That's a good one. Okay, so I want y'all to practice drawing yours, and then we'll color. Okay. Once you're done, we'll do our official picture here.
I'm pretty much already done.
You're done? Okay. Do you want to go ahead and color your picture?
Yes.
I'm gonna try my best to make a muscle shirt.
Okay.
Because
Okay, I bet you can do it.
Because he always wears.
My
Paxton always wears muscle
this
shirts.
might work
He must
for
have
my
big
skin.
muscles.
This might work for my skin.
Okay. Oh, that's the perfect color for your skin. I love that. I'm gonna draw my wheel. You guys can tell me if it actually looks like a wheel. I'm going for like a bike wheel. I'll move this so y'all can see.
Okay, so we are gonna practice.
How do you do a muscle shirt?
Well, you should write
Like that
Kind
muscle
of,
shirt.
yeah.
kind of like a shirt,
Yeah,
but
just
kind
kind
of
of like a
with like a
rectangle.
little,
But
but with like shorter sleeves. But with like a little shorter sleeve.
I'm gonna hand you
That's perfect. There we go. Good job.
and it needs to go on the correct.
That's my best muscle shirt.
It's perfect. You did a good job.
Goes
What
here.
colors do you think you want to add for that? Then we'll get ready to draw it on our student-generated alphabet sheet.
I want to red.
Then I'll grab.
Violet red.
Violet. Oh, that's a good one. That matches what Paxton's wearing today for his red shirt, right?
I don't even
He's
know.
wearing violet.
I don't
Yeah, it's
think
red.
we have. I don't even think we have a maroon in here, so I'm just gonna use a red.
Okay.
Cause red's
Yeah,
kind
y'all
of
have a-
maroonish colors.
That's true.
That doesn't even look. That looks like pink.
Oh, well, then you will get to use a different red if you like.
Yeah.
I'm probably going to make my wheel black or gray.
Violet red. This might be a better red.
Yeah, that looks pretty red to me.
Yeah, it
That's a
says,
good one.
says red.
Okay,
It's fine. I don't care if it's not really red in those.
you got it? Okay.
How do you spell Under Armour?
Why don't you put a U? And I bet you can find a color
Black.
to put that U on there. And then Miss Cox will give you our blue paper as soon as you
Done.
guys are done. Lincoln's done. So
Where
L is
is
for,
the
and L is for like, okay. So now I'm gonna give you your special blue paper for our student generated alphabet. And you'll put a big
L.
L. There you go.
Where's the black?
Here's a gray. Want to use gray? I don't see a black either. Oh, here's one. It's a little broken.
But that's fine.
Yeah,
How
it's
do
still
you
color.
spell Under Armour?
How about we do a U?
Can you spell under?
Yes, it's a little long. You ready? I don't know if it'll fit. You can try to squish it in there. U-N-D-E-R. Do you think all that will fit? U-N-D.
It says un.
Is that okay with you? Okay, that's okay with me too. I think we will know that Paxton likes to wear Under Armour, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
There's that. I just need those last colors I used last time.
Okay.
This.
You need that one and
course.
yellow, right? Is this the yellow you use?
Yes.
Okay.
No, banana wood. That's fine.
I think you're right. I like that attitude, Lincoln. Okay, Andrico, this is going to be your special blue paper to use for our student-generated alphabet. You're going to do it the same way, okay? So just make sure that you add all your color to it, okay? Start with your big, what letter did you
P.
say?
Look,
P,
that was
okay.
actually mine. It's just moved over there.
Well, that's cool. The pencil wanted to share, huh? Okay, and Miss Cox is going to go ahead and draw hers, too.
Done.
Perfect.
I know it looks kind of purple and green because blue and reddish pinkish don't really go that.
It looks good to me, Lincoln. Do you want to add a big L at the top?
Yes, that might work.
That might work, huh? Okay. I think my wheel is almost finished. What do you think?
Looks pretty good for
Looks
now.
pretty good? Thank you.
I'm gonna do like a little, like different body.
Okay. I like your choice to change it up. That's creative. And then Lincoln, you're gonna start on your eye next, okay?
Oh, yes, honey. I just thought about that.
Okay, and I'm gonna actually cut this paper.
I kind of,
What letter are you gonna, or what word are you
I'm
gonna use
making
for eye?
Paxton do
This looks
his
awesome.
muscle.
Oh, he's strong. I see it.
I can kind of tell from that.
Wow.
That's how big his muscles are.
Those are some big muscles.
I don't really know what else.
These are big, how big my muscles
If we can
are.
change it. You have big muscles too. We can change it, Lincoln, if you'd like to do a different letter. Okay, you want to add your color to that, Andrico, for Paxton's paper, for his letter?
Where is that red?
Is that the same one?
Yes, it
It's
says
the same
red.
color? Okay. Do you want to still look at your picture? Perfect. All right, Lincoln.
I'm not really remembering that much.
Do you want to go to your next one? N? Can you think of something?
Yes, I can do that. And
Okay. Which words can we think of for N?
nah, I thought that would work, but it didn't.
Which one? Which word did you think of? Are you all
That was
done?
man, but
Put a
it
big
was
T for me up here.
Where is the
Yeah,
black?
man does sound similar, but it actually says instead of right? What
Ooh,
about
I just got one.
What?
None.
none? That's a good
That-
word. Like we
that's-
have none, right?
That might be what I want to write.
What would you draw for none?
Maybe like
I
then maybe
did
like
you there, so now it's us.
Perfect. You
lunch,
want to put
but
a
then
big
like
P
nothing.
for me at the top?
Lunch, but like nothing.
With-
Like when your
With
lunch is all
this?
gone? You can use your crayon, baby. That's perfect. Okay, good job, Andrico. This looks great. You guys are artists, aren't y'all? I can tell. Okay, I'm going to give you this one for you too, Andrico, so that you can start your
How do you spell
A,
none?
okay?
I just know none.
My A for
Well,
Andrew.
what letter does it start with? What letter
I
did you
know it's
say?
an N.
N. Okay, y'all keep
I
working, okay?
think
Y'all are
I'm
doing
doing an
awesome.
N.
I
Probably
think
a
I
U and N.
actually want to do a D.
Oh, you can do D too. What would D be for?
Dylan.
For Dylan. Okay.
Those
What
are
else
the-
is D for? What other words can we think of?
Dry.
Dry. What?
Desert.
Desert. That's a good one.
And
What about
is it
dog?
Is it
That's a good one too, right?
Dinosaur.
N-U-N?
Dinosaur.
N-U-N?
N. O.
Dick.
Probably N-O-N.
Dick.
Dip. So which word are you gonna pick?
Dylan.
Okay, so go ahead and start with the D. Y'all keep working, okay? Y'all are doing